Alright, so what's going on, my family? It is your boy B-Man. Today we're back with another Deep Woken video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about a build that's going to keep you alive a lot longer and you're going to die a lot less. This is the PvE unkillable monster of a build that's really gonna help you out. If you're struggling, if you've been using if you've been struggling to stay alive, make it to like that middle end game, or just really having, or even if you leveled up off easy mobs and you're really struggling to fight stuff like sharkos, like crabs, like owls, you're scared to go down to the depths because you're not really sure if you can kill those monsters, this build is going to be for you. This is going to help you out and it's going to help you experience the game a lot faster. I like to call this the PvE. This is the PvE, but you know, and it's actually pretty good at PvP as well. I actually may already have some clips on the screen right now so you guys can have a little bit something to watch. I think I've clipped some stuff, you know what I'm saying, for you guys to have to watch. But I really think this build would help you guys out and it'll help you learn the game a bit more. One of the biggest things, like when you're fighting like big monsters, you just don't know how to fight it, and that's because you lack the experience. And the biggest thing is experience, you know what I'm saying? But when you go in with like a dagger or some fist or a sword, you know what I'm saying, you're not going to be doing as much damage as this build is going to be doing. This build is going to be a great sword build, or heavy build, specifically heavy build with high fortitude. So it's going to keep you alive a lot longer and is going to be able to allow you to just do fat damage. You just literally get to guard breaking and smacking and swinging, and we're going over here to talents here soon. But this build, this is what I currently got right here. So I have 20 strength. I think you can stop at 10, but I feel like I needed 20 for something, but I can't really remember. But you can really stop at 10, right? I have 40 fortitude. I definitely recommend you guys probably get a little bit more fortitude. I just kind of switched it up because I feel like 40 was enough for me where I was at right now. I'm probably ending up getting some more later on, but I feel like at the time 40 was good enough for me. I got 30 willpower, so that was for me to go down into the depths, right, and stay down a little bit longer. You guys don't have to get that much willpower. You guys can get a lot less for sure. Don't care about the charisma. Now this is where it gets serious right here. 100 heavy weapon. You are going to want 100 heavy weapon, because when I tell you, you are going to smack. You are going to smack things. Along with some of the talents that I have, you're going to be killing sharkos, you're going to be killing crabs, you're going to be killing the monsters in the depths. You're going to be killing everything a lot faster with some of these talents, and just 100 heavy in general just does so much damage. You smack things. You don't with this build, especially fighting like just regular stuff, you don't even really have to worry about parrying. You don't have to parry much. You still need to, right? You still want to build those habits, but until you're capable of like learning the tactics, you can just literally just swing. But this is where this build coming heavy. We're gonna start heading over to the talents play. This is where this build coming heavy, because like I said, knowledge is power in this game, right? And one of the reasons why you're fighting, like you struggle with like stuff like sharkos or the owl or these crabs or the golem, is because you don't fight it enough. You have to learn the routine, but you have to like learn the patterns, but it's hard to learn patterns when they kill you so fast, right? But with this build, it's going to keep you alive a lot longer, and even if you don't get the patterns right, you can just keep swinging and kill it, and then you're able to learn more. You're able to stay alive a lot longer, and you're able to learn more, which is going to keep you, keep you alive a lot longer, and it's going to make you a better player at the game. So even if you end up switching to another weapon type, so let's say you want to now use spear, you now want to use fist, you played the game enough, right, to where you fought these mobs long enough to where, like, okay, now I see their patterns, so now I know what they're going to do. And now you're not as worried. Now you're not as scared. Now you're not as nervous. Now you're not as panicking, because now you're used to it. You're used to fighting these things. You do this already. You already learned the mechanics. Now I will say, if you just go in and keep swinging and don't try to learn mechanics, you're not gonna learn from it. But this will help you be able to learn more and everything like that. And I'm gonna say just a few of the talents that I feel like you're gonna really want to make sure you have. Let me craft some food real quick so I don't be growling all video. Let's some suits real quick. Boom, boom, boom. Now all these weapon stuff, you guys want to get the best. I got a bad shit because I'm usually use two-hand, but best shit you can get, best heavy you can get, and then get health related things for sure. So let's get into these talents, right? Let's get into these talents. Oh, before we get to talents, as far as like the elements you use, this works with any element that you want, right? Because I didn't go over there. I have 50 Gale Breath. I was thinking about getting 75, I wasn't sure, but I have 50 Gale Breath right now. You can do any element you want. It works with all elements. You don't worry about that. It's whatever you want to use, whatever you feel comfortable with, you can get it. Now, I don't recommend maxing out your element. Focus on getting your weapon and your fortitude up first, especially if you're struggling. You don't feel like you're that good, make sure you get that up first before you waste some of those points in like Gale or Fire. But like I said, this works with any element that you want to choose. And remember, you only have to get get to like 30 element for like to get like some of the tier 2 magics, 2-star magics. So a lot of the wind, a lot of the fire stuff are really good at tier 2 anyway, rising and all that stuff. So any element at that. So let's get into some of these talents that I feel like are really good. So these are just some of my win stuff, not really serious. Now the Bastion, these talents are really good right here. You're gonna want these talents right here. Brace collapse. This one's really good. After being block broken, the next attack you hit deals reduced damage. I know you're gonna be holding that guard. I know you're probably struggling right now. So while holding that guard and you missing those parries and you get block broken, the next hit you're gonna get hit with, you're gonna take reduced damage, keeping you alive a lot longer, allowing you to get back into the fight. Right here we have firmly playing. I think it's when you get knocked further. Oh no, all slow debuffs towards you are cut in half. I already got no agility, so you already not gonna be moving that much. So not being able to, I mean, I can slow it even more is definitely good. Moving fortress says blocking no longer slow you down so much. This is whatever, you know, whatever the case. But this is good, like, you know what I'm saying, especially if you like holding F and trying to get backwards. But it's not like a necessity in my opinion. Now this right here is an excellent Muy Bien talent, and it's called the Giant Slayer. Deal more damage to larger foes. Muy Bien. I love this. You smack. When I tell you guys, you just swinging and swinging and swinging and swinging, and you're just destroying these larger enemies, man. Even if you can't get the parries down, you're destroying these larger enemies, and you're not struggling as bad. You're just killing stuff so fast. As soon as, like, if something get guard break, tell the mob goodbye, because it's dying, and you're getting a health pack. You know what I'm saying? It's really nice. Now these Gale stuff, we don't really care about that. Concussive Force is really good. Oh, not Concussive Force. Enemies knock you down or long. I mean, that's decent. That's decent. But Duelist Dance is really good. Duelist Dance is good. Parrying the opponent is going to give you 25 posture back. Definitely when you have this shield out, you already got like more posture, but you're going to find yourself time getting your posture up there, especially find these tanking these big mobs and you not getting your parries off and your posture's getting high. You're definitely going to want this. So when you actually do parry, your posture is going to drop down significantly lower. All right, here we have charge returns. Being under. Okay, this was not necessarily, you know what I'm saying, this is something, I don't think this is really in the tank build, but it's nice as well. This is definitely nice to have, but it's whatever. Combat Kid is also nice as well, but you know what I'm saying, I don't feel like you gotta have it, because usually if you go down, you're probably dead anyway. Right here we have breathing exercise. Nice little, it's a nice little willpower thing. I just can stay in the depths a lot longer. Really nice. This is also nice for farming the depths. So if you do want to end up going down the depths for the willpower challenge, you got to get the willpower for that. Those are pretty nice. But once again, it's not gonna keep you. It's not gonna make you the unkilling build, right? It's not gonna keep you on a level. Now, like I said earlier, you're gonna need this. You're gonna be able to go 100 weapon, and you guys gotta know there's a quest for that. Make sure you get you 100 weapon. I highly suggest you guys to get 100 weapon, because you're gonna be killing very fast, staying alive a lot longer, and you don't have to worry as much about landing your parries and fighting them off longer, because you're gonna be killing a lot faster. Blood Iron Wing is nice because it's gonna keep your armor bar as full as possible, because armor definitely runs out a lot. Grabs on reality, pretty cool, but it's another depth thing that you may or may not want. Now, critical attack is really good. Once again, you're gonna find yourself with high, you know, high posture, but landing a critical attack is going to reduce that posture by 30%. So it's something you definitely want. As well as engage is nice. You don't have to have it, but having some ether back on hit is never a bad thing, right? Never a bad thing, and usually everybody lands that. It's pretty easy to get. Now, heavy hitter is really nice. This is a great sword. If you're going to go the great sword route of it, this is really nice. I prefer to use great swords, but it says your posture damage is double when attacking enemies with the great sword. So you're gonna be doing double the posture. You know what I'm saying? So it's nice. You know what I'm saying? It's nice. And Twain is really good for farming like little mobs, especially if they spawn stuff. You just, when you force them, you just instantly execute them. Really nice. Don't have to worry about gripping, especially if you don't have like fire and you don't want to stop and try to grip them. Really nice. One-hand training is going to allow you to have the shield, which I do recommend you guys to do. Get the one-hand training. You're going to need 50 heavy for that, but you should be going up to 100 anyway. But once you get to 50, you usually get the talent to start popping up, and it's going to allow you to have a sword and shield on at the same time. I didn't mean to do that, my boy. It's going to allow you to have the sword and shield on at the same time like this, so you're able to do that. You guys probably know about this, but make sure you guys do that if you're going to be using a two-handed weapon, or if you're going this build, you're going to make sure you get that, because it's going to be needed. It's going to be needed. This is my Gale stuff right here. Not important, you know what I'm saying? Just to whatever element you get, build around that. Warrior Swing is really nice. It's reduce incoming damage if hit during the heavy swing hyper armor. So you guys know heavy get hyper armor to where it can't be canceled. Once again, this just allows you to play hack and slasher. It's gonna be, you're gonna be able to tank a lot more while you're swinging. You don't have you don't have as much fear while swinging because you're gonna be taking reduced damage. So really nice. And then these are just some movement things which aren't really super necessary, but nice to have. Yeah, that is my build that I recommend for you guys to try out. I really think it will help you guys if you're struggling to stay alive, and it's fun as well. It's still pretty good at PvP. I've had some really good clips of PvP, and you can still go crazy. You are a lot slower, and oh, don't get me started on the new running attack. Bro, the new running attack has so much range. It has so much range. I was PvPing earlier today, and somebody was abusing running attack on me. Boy, I mean, it can still be parried, but I was trying to dodge it. And it was smacking me, bro. It was smacking me, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, if you guys are struggling with staying alive, and if you can't make it to even mid game, you know what I'm saying, you have to at least be able to level this up. You feel me? You're gonna be able to level this up. But if you find yourself only farming on one island because you're scared to farm other mobs, you don't want to die to them, this is definitely going to help you. This is going to give you a little bit more security, and it's going to allow you to kill a lot faster than any other one. Especially if you've been using like dagger. If you use like any of the light weapon, dagger, fizz, guns, any of those, definitely try you out some heavy. You know what I'm saying? Even sword and spear, right? You're going to be doing way more damage compared to any other type of weapon class. So anyway, hope you guys enjoy. I'm gonna catch you boys later. Today's gonna be with me. I'm signing out. Peace.